Welcome back to the Healthy Workplace, the show where we talk about how to create a thriving, inclusive, and resilient work culture. Today's episode is a call to action for all hiring managers, recruiters, and leaders. We're diving into a topic that's critical not only to business success, but to human development. The importance of giving new candidates a chance, even if they don't have years of experience. This episode is for anyone who's overlooked a resume and thought they'd be perfect if only they had more experience. Let's talk about why that mindset may be hurting your organization more than helping it. So let's start with the hard truth. Experience is not the best predictor of success. Sure, experience gives us a sense of confidence that a candidate can handle the job. But here's the twist. Experience doesn't always equal competence, and it definitely doesn't equal potential, adaptability, or passion. Think about it. How many times have we hired people with long resumes only to find they're not a good cultural fit, or that they struggle to innovate because they're stuck in this is how we always done it mindset? We're living in a world that's rapidly changing. The skills needed 5, 10 years ago may not even be relevant today. That means we need people who can learn, adapt, and grow. And oftentimes, that's exactly what new candidates bring to the table. Now, let's talk about the value that new or less experienced candidates offer. Fresh perspectives. Newcomers aren't boxed in old ways of thinking. They challenge the status quo. They ask why. And sometimes that's the most powerful question in innovation. We also have motivation and drive. When someone's given a first or second chance, they often go above and beyond. They're more eager to prove themselves and are typically more coachable than someone who assumes they already know it all. Now we have diversity of thought. New candidates, especially those from different industries, backgrounds, or educational paths, bring diverse problem-solving approaches. This is a huge asset in today's complex business world. Now we're going to talk about learning agility. Many new hires bring modern, tech-savvy skills and a willingness to learn quickly. That's a game changer in any organization focused on growth. So then we also want to talk about overcoming bias in hiring. Let's be honest. Sometimes our insistence on experience is just a bias in disguise. When we say we want quote unquote proven performers, but what we really want is safety. We don't want to take a risk, but leadership is about managing risk, not avoiding it. So here are a few biases that we need to be aware of. We have the pedigree bias, favoring candidates from big name schools or companies. Age bias, assuming youth equals inexperience or that career changers can't adapt. Conformity bias, hiring people who think and act like us because it's comfortable. But guess what? Growth doesn't come from comfort. It comes from giving people a chance to rise. So I want to share this quick story about real quick. A friend of mine once hired a recent college graduate for a customer service role that typically required 3 years of experience. Why? Because she saw something in him, a hunger to grow. That employee went on to become one of the top performers in the department. Within 2 years, he was managing his own team, all because someone gave him a shot when others wouldn't. How many talented people are we missing because of this arbitrary experience requirements? Let that sink in. So what can leaders do differently? Reevaluate job descriptions. Instead of saying must have 5 years of experience, try must demonstrate skills in XYZ. Focus on what they can do, not just what they've done. Invest in training and mentorship. If you want new talent to thrive, set them up for success. A few months of onboarding can go a long way creating a loyal, high-performing employee. Championing internal mobility. Sometimes the best candidate is already in your building, but they're in a different role. Give them the opportunity to grow. Adopt a growth mindset culture. In your workplace, Celebrate learning over perfection. You'll naturally attract and retain people who want to improve. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Everyone deserves a first chance. And sometimes giving someone their first real opportunity is the spark that ignites a lifetime of greatness. Yes, experience can be valuable, but don't let it be the only lens that through which you evaluate potential. You might just miss out on your next superstar. Let's build workplaces that see people, not just resumes. Workplaces that create space for learning, failure, recovery, and growth. That's not just good business, it's a healthy workplace. Thank you so much for listening to The Healthy Workplace. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a colleague or hiring manager. Let's start by changing the way we hire, one conversation at a time. Until next time, stay healthy, stay human, and keep building better workplaces.